Hey everybody, I'd like to record this video. Actually, it's kind of exciting. You see, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the Muslim world recently. Such countries like Iran, also primarily a lot of northern African countries that are primarily Muslim. Basically, what gets me all excited is there's literally lots of cases out there with people dreaming of Jesus Christ, or they even seen him, or they have visions, or they have a whole lot of different things happen to them. And based on that, those experiences, they come to know Christ and actually go out there and become Christians. Well, in sub-Saharan Africa, there was a lot of cases like that. I mean, recent studies done stating that millions of people, millions of sub-Saharan Muslims converted to Christianity based on either they experienced supernatural experience or having dreams about Christ. By the way, in Iran, believe it or not, when revolutionary Iran took place, there was only about 500 recorded cases of people to actually converting to Christianity. Right now, there is more than 1 million people in Iran that are Christians. More than 1 million since Islamic Revolution. Think about it. And we talk about a country that's really closed off to the outside world. The country does not allow freedom of religion, and in fact, in most of those countries, really, if you are Christian, and if you're gonna go and try to talk to somebody and explain to them, the gospel, to try to testify the truth, chances are, best case of scenario, you could get beat up. Worst case of scenario, you could lose your life. So Christ has been working supernaturally. That's right. He's been working supernaturally. He's been appearing to people in dreams, and he's been talking to people, testifying to people who he is. Literally, based on that work, millions of people converted to Christianity. I think it's very exciting. I think it's very exciting. Primarily, this whole phenomenon started happening in um, somewhere around 2004, 2005. From what I heard, this thing started kind of expanding, going forward, and it's just completely blown up in '08 and '09, 2009, and ever since then, there's massive amounts of people come to know Christ. Because, I mean, think about it. If you directly see Jesus, if you dream about him and he testifies himself about who he is, wouldn't you convert too? So this is a very exciting message about what's happening in a Muslim world. People do come to know Christ because this is primarily, us as the Christians. Any type of anytime we testify about Jesus Christ and about the truth of the gospel, we're not doing it ourselves. We need to always remember it. We're not doing it ourselves. We have Christ helping us out. We have God helping us out. We have plenty of help from lots of other angels. There's literally a whole lot of stuff going on. Therefore, we as Christians need not be scared to testify to Muslims if we have to. To go out there. All we need to do, we need to ask God for guidance so he can help us to go out there and be strong, and so he could put his words into our mouths, so and give us courage, of course, because it's very important to have courage to go out there and just talk to people. Sometimes it's even hard to talk to other Christian people about Christ, right? But we need to remember, if we are to choose this type of route, we need to first of all ask God to guide us and show us the way. And but point being is that Christ does his work either through us or without us. It could be seen right now, like I said, in the Muslim world, in especially a country like Iran. Think about that. Iran, out of all the countries, other Muslim sub-Saharan countries. From what I'm hearing, in Saudi Arabia, there's a big awakening right now. There's a whole lot of people come to know Christ, as if Christ is getting up his gathering. as if he's working really hard to get the people that he needs to get. Anyways, this is just an exciting news. I wanted to share it with everybody. And there's one thing I also wanted to point out on my channel, The Call for Truth. I actually had one documentary posted about this whole situation in sub-Saharan Africa, how one man by the name of Muhammad come to know Christ by directly dreaming about Christ. I'm going to post a link right below this video. There's about 5 parts. Please do check it out, share the message, tell others that Christ is supernaturally working all over the world. It doesn't matter where you are, Christ does his job. And please stay strong. If you feel like you have a will, is strong enough, please ask God for guidance so you can go out there and testify for Christ. And hopefully you can lead some people to Christ. This is, after all, our main #1 job of being a Christians. We need to testify. We need to tell this fallen world there is a way out. There is a way out. And there's only way out through accepting holy sacrifice of Jesus Christ. By doing that, we actually can overcome this world. Not by ourselves, like some of this New Age movements saying, not by our deeds, like Islam is saying, or other religions saying, or even Judaism is still under the old law saying, but we're doing it through the holy blood of Christ. We're overcoming this whole world. And that's fundamental #1 difference between Christianity and, like I said before in my previous videos, Christianity is the way. It is the way to God. It is the only way to God. So God bless all of you. Christ is Lord. Stay strong. And I just wanted to share with you this exciting news. Goodbye.